Oh, the
By
forced
connecting a
laughter.
compatible USB cable.
You can spend more money on the Nintendo Switch and on us, on Nintendo. We're still going to fail you and deliver slop quality, but you can buy more items and more decorations and stuff that you can add that you will use maybe once or thrice, maximum. And then those people that you played with will never pick it up again. Hello and welcome back to my channel, Lady T. My name is Nathalie, and all out of nowhere we got an update coming for Animal Crossing New Horizons after they left us to dry out of nowhere after promising years of content. We suddenly get a few little crumbs. I've already seen it myself, but let's just go through it again. It's 12 minutes long and I have some opinions. I do love Nintendo. Sometimes, but they don't love their fans, which has been more than clear, which has been clear for quite some time, I would say. Especially this is why I haven't played Pokemon ZA Legend ZA yet. It is coming on Monday or tomorrow on Sunday already. I still iffy when I want to put it up. Like the quality of a lot of games just sucks. Especially visually wise. Visually speaking, and Animal Crossing New Horizons didn't really hit that spot for me. I've been playing since Wild World, and I expected things to be a little bit different. I think as a cozy game, it's leaning a little bit too much into the whole decorating thing. I didn't start out that way, and there's nothing wrong with it evolving, and they don't have to keep making the same game over and over and over again, and that is kind of what started happening up until New Leaf. I would say when they finally gave us a little bit more freedom, and they obviously leaned more into New Horizons. I personally don't love decorating all that much, so, and that's fine. They don't have to start or keep catering to me. Like, I already have a lot of games from them. Wild World, I still play, I still like. New Leaf, as I said, my town is so old at this point. And then City Folk, I also still play the GameCube version. I started playing again. So, you know, my thing is filled. My bar is filled. I'm fine. So if a new generation can take over that fully enjoys the decorating part, good for you. Love that. But at least be respectful to the fans that you've got. The same with Pokemon Z Legend ZA. If you look at the graphics, I'm not saying you can't enjoy the game. I'm just saying, if you're going to ask €60, I'm not sure how many dollars it is at this point. Probably $60 at something like that. And there's DLC coming, which we have to pay separately for. Then I expect a certain level of quality that just wasn't delivered on. I still bought the game. Now later, I still folded. I wish I had been a bit stronger, but, you know, that's where the sigh comes from, because I'm annoyed with myself for getting it. But I know also that I'm going to enjoy it, because the bar is already pretty low for what I need from a Pokemon game. But yeah, with all that out of the way, let's get into what they're going to feed us.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Begin.
We have been great. You haven't told us anything in years, but that's great.
We'd like to introduce the Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition game, which adds features exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 system. We'll also cover a free update that all Animal Crossing New Horizons players can enjoy.
Wow.
First, let's take a look at Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
I don't have a Switch 2 and I'm not going to buy it for this. Only for a new Animal Crossing game.
The graphics are improved with enhanced resolution.
Yeah, you better. Why else would you buy a Switch 2 for old games?
Here's a side-by-side comparison.
I mean, yes, we can see it's better. Still, if I play my old New Horizons on my normal Switch, this doesn't bother me, I have to say. Because I don't zoom in this much, because the screen isn't full-sized as shown here. It's, you know, I don't get, and I've already learned with, as I said, with Nintendo, to lower my standards when it comes to quality. And still, you can see that this is pixelated as well, if you're on a big screen as I am. Like, yes, it's better. It's still not the quality that I think it deserves after years and all the money you ask for a Switch 2 and stuff. You know?
Sharp, huh?
But yeah, it looks sharper. But it doesn't look sharp, it looks sharper.
Switch 2 players will be able to make use of Joy-Con 2 mouse controls.
Which, again, I don't
You
like.
can use them to redecorate.
Great for the people who love that. I hope it
We
makes
hope
it
this
easier
feels
for
like a
you.
more intuitive way to move your furniture and make adjustments.
For me, it was
You
already
can also
intuitive,
use mouse
but
controls when creating
this
custom
is better.
designs
I
or writing
don't make a
messages on the
designs,
bulletin
but
board.
that will also help a lot. Not that I've used it. This is an old thing from New Leaf, which I
There's a
never
new
used,
item
but it's
available in Nook's
cute.
Cranny,
It's cute.
The megaphone.
But this could have been here from the start.
Use it to
You know,
call out
this
to your
didn't need to
island
be in an
residents with a
update.
microphone built into Switch 2.
Like, how often do you think you're going to
Line.
need this?
Look
Like,
at
yes,
that.
because it's there,
She
you will need
responded.
it. But did we
It's a
really,
useful item
really
when
need
you want
it?
to find your island residents, even if they're
Yeah.
around the corner.
Because I feel like Animal Crossing at the start was supposed to be a very cozy, calm game. Like, you move into a new town, you don't know anybody, and it was supposed to, because the original maker wanted it to be like, to reflect how he felt when he first moved out on his own or something. It was a story like that. So that's why they didn't have a lot of things to do throughout the day, because they counted on you logging in for 30 minutes, then you log back out. And I understand the people who say, like, people can't dictate how much I play throughout the day. Like, that's fair enough. What I liked personally about it was that you weren't expected to log in for more than that. Like, there wasn't a ton of stuff to do. I just liked coming back home after school, logging in, just throwing my fishing rod in, fish for half an hour and be done with it. And now it just feels like there is so much there's so much expectations around decorating, getting points for this, more decorating. Then we got the DLC with the Happy Home Island or something it was. Like, more decorating, where you have to get points and you have to do the decorating constantly over and over and over again to get the points. Like, it's so grating to me at this point. This too, they're going to tell us that there is multiplayer now for 12 people. I don't know 12 people who will play Animal Crossing still. I don't know, like, maybe back when COVID hit, yes, I could have found 12 people who played it. Not anymore. I feel like they've let the game die for long enough for a lot of people to either have sold their games or to have it covered in dust, you know? Or just moved on with better games.
Until now, up to 8 players could meet when connecting online.
Which is already a lot. What you need to deal with, the main problem of multiplayer, is that there was barely anything to do. Like, there are no mini games. The load-in screen. Oh, that aggravating noise. And that bar that's just there for minutes on end sometimes. Like, the loading in of new players, that's what's killing multiplayer for Animal
If
Crossing.
everyone has the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, up to 12 players can meet up.
But fun if you have a big friend group again,
With
right?
Game Chat on Nintendo Switch 2. You can
Do
chat
we
with
need
your
that?
pals while playing.
Do we need that? Like, I understand, but you already have Discord for this, and I understand, like, why would you have a lot of apps? Like, now you can just do it through the thing. This doesn't sell me on a Switch 2, to be perfectly honest. Oh, the
By
forced
connecting a
laughter.
compatible USB camera.
You can spend more money on the Nintendo Switch and on us, on Nintendo. We're still going to fail you and deliver slop quality, but you can buy more items and more decorations and stuff that you can add that you will use maybe once or thrice, maximum. And then those people that you played with will never pick it up again. Sorry.
Faces can appear in the game. like
It's a fun
this.
game.
That way you can see your friends' reactions while exploring your island together.
Do you really think I care about my friends' reactions? To be perfectly honest, like, if I wanted to see their reactions, I would hang out with them in real life. And I know that's a luxury that not all people have. Like, maybe you live too far away and this could be a cute feature. So I hope that for the people who really enjoy multiplayer, that you love this. It's not for me, but it doesn't, again, not every game needs to cater to my needs. I just think it's a cute feature if you're into it. I guess it's not really for me.
Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
Switch 2 Edition available January 15, 2026.
Players who already have Animal Crossing New Horizons on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition by purchasing the upgrade pack.
And not just that, you also need to buy a Switch 2, which is fucking expensive for a minor updates it gets, yes. And the FPS that it should have had from the start. As you know?
Okay, let's dive into the free software update that will be available for all Animal Crossing New Horizons players.
Let's. I have opinions on this too.
The free update will be available January 15th, the same day as the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
At this point, I'm not trying to be salty. I'm just trying to give my honest reaction. I love Animal Crossing. This is where the response is coming from. It's just all these people guzzling it up as if this is the best thing ever, you know? Like, can we please be more critical of what we consume and what we spend our money on? I'm not asking you to not enjoy the features. I'm not asking you to not enjoy the game. You know, do with whatever, it's your time, it's your money, do whatever the hell you want with it. And if this is enough for you, great. Then that's amazing for you. Like, I'm happy for you. I just say that in this economy, especially with the limited amount of money the working class has, and especially the lower classes have, if you buy games, then especially with the amount it costs nowadays, some fucking games cost €100 at this point, and then the slop we're fed and the crumbs we're getting, like, we're supposed to get excited about that. I'm happy that Animal Crossing is still receiving love, but Nintendo especially can do so much better, just like EA. EA has fallen off the wagon a long time ago, but this, come on.
Let's take a look.
Yes. You look all familiar faces.
There's a new facility opening on the pier.
A fucking hotel that is the same purpose in the game, basically, as the fucking DLC that we bought. You know, it's just copy and paste. Throw it, instead of an island, we get an hotel. Like, I'm happy to see Captain's family again. Great. Why was this not here from the start? And why is it a copy of the DLC that we paid for? Like, is Nintendo running out of creativity so much that this is, you know, like, I feel like we should be more upset with a big-ass company like Nintendo getting away with something so lazy. Like, it's just going to be the same thing.
It's a resort hotel right on the water.
Yes, and it looks cute, but that's about it.
And it's run by Captain's family.
Great, happy to see them.
Their goal is to work together to bring in guests from off the island. You'll help out by decorating guest rooms.
Wow, we've never done that before.
Decorate the rooms based on various themes to ensure guests enjoy their stay.
Also new, isn't it?
For example, the theme in this one is Seaside Room. Furniture items that match the theme are provided.
You better provide that. But again, carbon copy of what we already have.
Use other furniture you previously obtained, so feel free to decorate however you like. There we go. That looks nice.
I just feel like we got at Animal Crossing New Leaf. When we got the mini games, they will get to this later. But when we got to the mini games, we actually got Island Adventure. Stuff like that. Why do they only cater to the people who love decorating? Like, I understand it's a big part of your online presence. Like, people start sharing their creations on TikTok, on Instagram, for the people who are still on Facebook. Here on YouTube, you give town tours. Like, that's great. It's exposure for them. I get it. But there are other people who have enjoyed this game, and they could have leaned into that island adventure style more and more exploration. You already have these islands that you can visit, which I already forgot the name again. It's been years since I played New Horizons. The only Animal Crossing game I don't play anymore. So why not add, like, this update could have been a little sprinkle of adventure as something different. But what they did is just copy the thing we already have and doing the same exact thing again. Like, yeah, Punchy is now coming to the hotel for this example. We decorate a room for him to have him stay. Great, we've already had that with the DLC where we can create houses for them. And then he's going to come into town and you can, I think, possibly get him as a villager. But at the same time, that's why we have the campsite. Like, it's just the same features over and over and over
What's
again.
This? We already have a guest.
Yes, well, that's how the game works.
Sorry. The room. Great work. After decorating a room, you'll earn hotel tickets.
Another currency. This is our fourth one?
Exchange these in the souvenir shop run by Grams. Here, you can find all sorts of hotel-themed items and other rarities exclusive to her shop.
I mean, that's cute, but
By
why?
dressing up these mannequins, guests can borrow hotel outfits that are sure to brighten up their day. Recommend outfits that match your island's vibe or the season, so guests can...
This is kind of cute, but at the same time, I'm also not the right person, because I don't care what I wear. If you give me one outfit at the start of the game, I will happily wear it for the rest of the game, you know? Even if it's years, I don't give a flying fuck. But for you people who enjoy the decorating and the changing your style and stuff, pop off. Happy for you. Now you can really make it feel like they're on vacation. It's a cute little feature that they thought of.
make the most of their
It's
stay.
cute. It's already getting dark out.
Wear the outfits, and so can anyone else who
Well,
might
you
be visiting
better.
your island. Have fun bringing your fashionable outfit ideas to life.
By wearing copies of each
At the
other.
hotel,
Just like
you can scan
Nintendo.
compatible amiibo accessories to invite guests.
Again, you better. Because we already have this with the DLC as well and with the base game. So why not add it at this free update,
Thank
you
you
know?
for your hard work, as always.
Well,
We hope you
I
can
would say the
unwind
same
today
to you,
and
but
enjoy
you
your
don't
stay.
really work hard, do you? So,
To increase your island brand recognition, Tom Nook wants to promote it with crafted DIY island goods. Check this box to see which items to craft. Once you've gathered
adding more daily or weekly tasks to your list. Because what else are you going to do in the game at this
the
point?
necessary materials, it's time to
Craft.
get
Finally, we can bulk craft and they just glance over it like it's nothing. We better, after years, after 5 years, better get bulk crafting. This should have been at the start of the game. The cozy games and crafting games have been around long enough that you could have expected people wanting this. It's base game stuff. This shouldn't have taken 5 years.
Deliver the goods in exchange for hotel tickets.
That balloon in the back is
Captain
triggering
will
me.
take care of the delivery, helping to spread the word about your island.
Making life more convenient.
Take your home storage to the max.
I mean, happy about that.
Now,
I don't have that much in my storage, but
5,000 items. But with this
yeah, and it was more than enough.
You can upgrade it 2 more times and store a total of 9,000 items.
For all you hoarders
now
out
you
there,
can even store
this
trees,
is good.
Shrubs and flowers.
This really will help because I'm redoing my island again for the final version now. But this should have been at the game at the start too.
Well, who do we have
Finally,
here?
he's back.
Resetti started a new cleanup service.
Also going to help if you want to
There are
redo
3
your
areas
entire
that can be
island.
tidied. Let's have him tackle just the front yard of this house.
I still think people are whining way too much about how mean he was. Like, yes, he was intense, but it taught you values as a child, you know? I was scared of him too, but I learned to save my games. I don't think that he needed to be removed completely, you know? People are such whiny bitches nowadays. I know I'm whining a lot too in this video. I'm trying to give criticism, but like, I started playing GameCube version last year, and the villagers are so mean, it's amazing. I know it's not for everybody, but now they're just cookie cutter versions of each other. Like, bring just back some originality.
You can also have him clean up any flowers
at least he's back.
or custom designs. Any items he collects can be safely stored away, just in case you need them later.
You better.
Nice and tidy. Thanks, Resetti.
You think it's on too? Oh yeah, this.
It's been a long day, so let's enjoy
At first
a
I was
nice,
like,
deep sleep.
we already have this, but apparently it's a special new dream island that you can only visit through the dream. Let me put on a light
To a new
to
dream
Luna's
world.
new dream world, which
You'll wake up in
I'm
a
never going to
pristine,
use.
fresh location called Slumber Island. Here,
Again, great for the people who love decorating. I just think this is such a waste of potential, which this update could have been. Like, to be for real, I know that people want 2 islands, but this is just a Dreamverse, and yes, you can go into it with your group of friends and decorate together and terraform together. But be for real, how many of you actually like decorating that much that you're going to invite your 12 friends or 11 friends to decorate this whole thing together? Like, I understand that you want an island of your own to redo, or maybe because you're forced to share one console with your family, with your siblings, like you now can have a second version of a town. That's great. Happy for you guys, and you can test out some stuff. So in that way, it's exciting if you're into decorating. But the whole friend thing, maybe I'm just a sad loser who doesn't have any friends to play the game.
Free
But,
to
you
do
know, I
whatever
don't
you
understand
want.
the appeal. But
You
I'm
can
happy for
decorate
you
your
if
Slumber
this is
Island
something
by
that you're
using
exciting
items
about.
Previously obtained. And even place plants and trees like this.
Again, you better. It's basic.
You can widen rivers,
We got this in the DLC as well, so why wouldn't you be able to do it here?
break down cliffs. And by talking to Lloyd, you can easily place
Dreamy
bridges
Lloyd.
and inclines.
Again, you better, because it's base game.
The time of day and the weather.
Okay, that's cute.
Then bring your island residents on by.
But you can't have new residents.
Each player can build up to 3
That's also
slumber
cute.
islands.
Which again, if you're forced, especially with everything you can change, if you're forced to share your console with others, like, that's a great addition. Should have been here from the start.
Choose from 3 sizes: small, medium, or large.
That's really good. This is a good feature then.
You can
They
also
really
meet
did
up
think
on a
this through.
friend's Slumber Island and play together. Decorate with furniture to your heart's content. Work together to build a cliff.
This is going to glitch out so much, isn't it?
Or dig in to create a lake.
Great if it works, but I feel like it's going to glitch.
Build the island of your dreams.
Oh, it will also, for the people who enjoy minigames and stuff, you can maybe use these islands to do random challenges and stuff. Like, that could be really fun if you have enough friends to do it with. Like, make little mazes and stuff, but make them together.
Let's go over some of the new collaboration items coming to the game.
These are cute and cool.
By helping at the hotel and increasing its island brand recognition, the souvenir shop will start carrying Nintendo products, including retro toys and classic game systems.
So you don't only have to pay money to get it in real life, you now also have to buy it in the game.
With an active Nintendo Switch online membership, you can even play a select classic game on each system. Now
Yeah, that's
playing
cute.
with power.
Cute, but I also feel like it's very lazy. Like with New Leaf, they gave us actual original games. And then here, it's just like, yeah, we have these old games lying around that we could have put in the SNES thing that we have up in the shop stuff. We could have done that, but no, we will give them to you through the game. And I'm like, am I supposed to say thank you for doing the bare minimum? It's asking a bit much.
Additionally, via Nook Shopping,
This is
Lego
cute.
items, including furniture and fashion items, such as a sofa, a table, wallpaper, t-shirt, and more will be available. They come in a variety of colors, so mix and match to find combinations you like.
All items do, so why shouldn't this? Don't sell it as if it's special.
The Zonai Authentication Crest, Triforce, plus other furniture and fashion items inspired by the Legend of Zelda series will become available by tapping compatible Legend of Zelda series amiibo. In addition,
So you can pay
new
us
and
even more
characters
money.
Tulin and Minoru can visit your island. You can also invite them to come live on your island, of course.
This update would have hit harder if it had come 3 years earlier.
And if you tap a compatible amiibo from the Splatoon series, CC
There
or
you get the
VJ
bad
can visit your
versions of the
island.
New Leaf versions of them. They got such a downgrade.
Seems like they're really into dressing up. They look a little familiar, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Splatoon collaboration items will also become available. Use them to
Again,
show off your true
very
colors.
cute.
The free
But-
update for
This update you're going to be done with, especially with the decorating. Like, how often are you logging in just to decorate? You know? For most gamers, I think it's past its prime at this point.
Well, what'd you think? With new features
Overhyped.
included in both the Nintendo Switch 2 edition and the free update. We hope you'll continue enjoying the island life.
Which room will you fit? Okay, so there were...
Enjoying the island life.
Not the point I want... Okay, so we can have about 8 people staying at the same time? Okay. A selfie
Can't
collection
wait for you
trip.
to see everything
Fair.
new on the island, January 15th.
And that was it. So yeah, as I was saying, I've already said it all throughout the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Part of me is excited because they're still showing some interest in Animal Crossing, and they have to because it was one of the highest selling games. Especially because of the time it came out in, but it also brought in, I feel like, a lot of new fans who don't really understand where Animal Crossing came from. Which is fair enough, because there was a certain threshold it needed to live up to. And I think for us Animal Crossing fans back then, it was already a big step forward from what we had in the past. Especially looking at Wild World, where they just didn't add in any festivities. Like, there wasn't anything to celebrate. There was no Christmas, there was no jingle. When I got back to the game, I was like, oh yeah, there really wasn't anything much to do in there. But it was still fun, because it was supposed to be played for 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes a day tops. And then City Folk already had some more things to do, but it was still like 30 minutes a day is fine. Then New Leaf came, and it made such a big switch, I feel like, in the series, and it's still one of my favorites. I think it's still my favorite up to this point. New Horizons is way down the list for me. It's the only one, as I said before, that I don't replay. I don't play it anymore. I haven't touched it in years. Maybe last year because I was trying to redo the island and be like, if they're going to bring out a version for the Switch 2, then I want to be able to leave this game behind. But I've never thought, hey, I'm bored, or I just want to pick up New Horizons. Like, there's just such a lack of feeling of anything for me in the game. Even the music doesn't hit the same. I'm not saying the music is bad or the game is bad. I'm just saying it doesn't hit the same way for me the other games have. And that is not just nostalgia. I feel like Nintendo is pretty lazy, especially in the last 5 to 10 years. They've become lazier and lazier and lazier. And because we keep buying the games, they keep getting away with it. Like, I just hate that they have to kill so much. Like Pokemon Legends Arceus. Amazing game. It didn't look good. The graphics sucked. But from there on out, they could have made it better. And even if Pokemon Legends CA, I'm going to start playing after this, so I can't say much about it. But the criticism it gets is deserved. Especially if you're going to be in a city and you're going to give us flat windows and stuff. With all the games and all the other game companies that are out there. Like, for example, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I know it's two very different games. But that's a new gaming company. This was their, correct me if I'm wrong, but this was their first game that they put out. And look at those graphics. Are they perfect? No. Is it for the same system? No. I get that. But the Switch 2 is better. Is supposed to be better than the original Switch. Better FPS, and then you still give us flat buildings. You give us, in a city, a lot of buildings that you can't enter. Again, does that mean that you can't have fun with the game? No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying be a bit more critical of what you consume. And if you don't want to do that, if you're already tired out of your mind because of all the politics, everyone killing each other out on the streets because the world is going to high hell, I get that you just want to log in, just kick your feet up after a long day and just play your game. Fine. But it is a lot of money at the same time. And that's just my opinion. So I hope you have a very good weekend. And have hopefully a lovely day. And maybe I will see you in January because I am going to be playing the game. Of course, because it's free. So why not? I already own it. Have a very good one. Goodbye.